Hello there. The hated Iranian regime is buckling under this Israeli onslaught against its nuclear program and is sending out urgent messages to anyone that will listen that it wants to end the conflict. Listening to the warlike rhetoric coming out of the Ayatollah's Iran regime, you might get the impression that Tehran is fighting back hard against Israel. But the truth is that Iran is sending out desperate messages to Washington and Jerusalem right now that it wants to end the conflict as its Islamic Republican Guard Corps is routed. I smell regime change in the offing. And Trump told the press at a G7 meeting in Canada that I'd say Iran is not winning this war, and they should talk immediately before it's too late. With the Times of Israel reporting that this followed earlier reports on Monday that Iran has been signalling through other Arab states that it wants to end its conflict with Israel and return to the negotiating table. Tehran is reportedly seeking a ceasefire as a condition for re-engaging in diplomacy, while Gulf states urge Washington to help de-escalate the crisis. Now, what Tehran actually means is, please stop Israel bombing our nuclear weapons program into the Stone Age. And according to reports, Tehran is talking about a ceasefire from Israel in return for a time-limited ban on Iran purifying more uranium. Maybe a 1 to 3 years ban with full monitoring by the International Atomic Energy Agency. And Iran wants the US to recognise their peaceful nuclear rights and lift any sanctions they put in place against Iran. And of course the US, Israel and the wider international community is meant to agree to that. An Israeli official told the Times of Israel that the Iranians said they would stop hitting back at Israel and get round the negotiating table if only Israel would stop first. But it sounds like Jerusalem has the bit between its teeth, because the official also told them that Israel's operation against Iran could take 2 to 3 weeks, but that the time frame depends on what the political leadership decides about the scope of the campaign. There's a bank of military targets that we can complete pretty quickly, the official said. If they decide to expand it to government symbols, economic targets and all that, then it will take longer. I have to ask, why would the Israelis grasp defeat from the jaws of victory by allowing the Iranians breathing space to build their nuclear arsenal to attack what they call the mother of terrorism, Israel, and what they call Little Satan, the UK, and what they call Great Satan, the US? Something they vowed to do, as evidenced by the Israel Doomsday Countdown Clock to 2040 in Tehran's Palestine Square. Only an idiot would grant the Ayatollahs more time to complete their nuclear task. The ordinary people of Iran who want to live in peace deserve much more than those terrorist Ayatollahs and their nasty IRGC. Finally, please like, subscribe and comment below, and thank you for watching.